Welcome to the 4th Annual Ignite, Home Edition. One family, one community.
Good evening, Shalom Austin, and welcome to the 4th Annual Ignite. We are Nora and Alan Lieberman, and we are so honored to be co-chairing tonight's festivities with our friends Courtney and Jake Manuel and Margo and Arthur Smith. Although we aren't together in person, it's great to see so many friendly faces and some new faces on the Zoom screen.
We want to feel connected to you and your family throughout the event, so please consider turning on your camera for the duration of the program. Although you will be muted throughout the event, we encourage you to interact via the chat feature. You can chat publicly or privately to attendees.
Soon enough, we will all be together again, together as one family and one community. Thanks to each of you for tuning in for this special evening.
Shalom Austin means so much to each of us, and we know it means so much to you too. Caring, inclusive, and welcoming are just a few of the responses that you shared when asked what our community means to you.
Tonight is about celebrating our incredible accomplishments in the face of the biggest challenges. It's about reflecting on how we took care of one another throughout the pandemic and even more recently, the winter storm. Because we are Jewish together and we are stronger together.
Tonight is also about looking ahead to brighter days as we renew our commitment to Shalom Austin, a fixture of our Jewish life that nurtures and sustains us all. Together, we will keep dreaming, keep planning, keep making Austin the most welcoming of cities, and keep building and strengthening our vibrant Jewish community.
Even during difficult times, Shalom Austin shows up in our lives when we need it most. Empowers us to be involved and make a difference, strengthens our shared Jewish experiences, and changes us all for the better.
Thank you for transitioning our classes to Zoom so that we don't feel so isolated.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to volunteer at the food pantry.
Thank you for keeping us connected to our colleagues.
For showing up when we needed it most.
For providing a safe space to continue exercising.
For inviting me to make a difference in the life of a community member in need during the recent winter storm.
Thank you for continuing to foster a connection with Israel and the Israeli community in Austin.
Thank you for welcoming me to Austin and connecting me to my new community.
Thank you for the chance to do what we love most,
working with kids.
Thank you for letting me play with my friends safely.
For giving my family the opportunity to light Hanukkah candles with our community.
Thank you for the chance to support my community and give back.
Thank you for keeping me connected with my Jewish friends.
For investing in the future and for making the generation's dream a reality.
Thank you for the opportunity to be a leader.
Thank you for helping me get registered for my vaccine and giving me a ride to get my shot.
Thanks, Shalom Austin!
Thanks, y'all. We love you.
Thank you, Shalom Austin!
Thank you.
Thank you! Thank you, Shalom Austin!
I love my school and my teachers, and thank you for keeping the ECP open, and I love my friends.
Wow, these are just some of the ways that Shalom Austin touches so many lives, and you make everything we do possible. Thank you to our leadership that serve on boards and committees, our volunteers, our donors, and our tireless staff. A special thank you to our host committee for making tonight's turnout such a success. Thank you to our corporate sponsors, including Austin Private Wealth, BubbieCare, and Loewy Law Firm for their extreme generosity.
Finally, to everyone attending a Shalom Austin event for the first time, thank you. We hope tonight energizes and inspires you to get involved.
If you've ever lived somewhere else, and I'd venture to say most of us have, then you'll know how lucky we are to have Shalom Austin as the hub of Jewish life.
Yes, most major cities do have a JCC, a Jewish Family Service, a federation, and a foundation. But here in Central Texas, we are fortunate to have a single convening organization, and that is Shalom Austin.
Simply put, Shalom Austin thinks, imagines, and acts across all spectrums and generations of Jewish life. We respond swiftly and strategically to bring the community together during times of crisis, and we take care of those in need. We provide meaningful opportunities and Jewish experiences.
With your one gift to the annual campaign, we make it easy for you to touch the lives of so many people, not just here in Austin or in Texas, but all around the globe. Our annual campaign is the lifeline for our community, and your generosity makes a real difference.
We're taught in our tradition that the individual has the power to influence the collective good. And the more that we come together, the stronger we are together.
When good things happen in your life, or bad things, or sad things, it's your community that's there for you. That's part of what being Jewish is about. We take care of each other.
Community isn't just something you go to when you go to the synagogue, but the community is everywhere.
The pandemic has made it really difficult to participate in a Jewish life, and so seeing all these Shalom Austin programs go online is really cool. We still feel like we're part of that Jewish community.
The philanthropy of this community was the lifeline to ensure that we were able to respond and meet critical needs during this pandemic, to support our staff team and to support all individuals and families who are in need.
Because of the annual campaign, Shalom Austin is able to serve the community, especially those that may feel isolated, that may feel disconnected, that may feel unaccounted for.
It's amazing to me when there are Jews in need anywhere in the world. What I do here and what I give here makes a difference. There is no other way that I can touch so many lives than I can with my involvement at Shalom Austin.
No one's gonna do it for us, so we've got to take care of our community and help the world. And I think that's part of being Jewish.
Tonight you are going to hear some incredible stories that paint a beautiful picture of the value of Shalom Austin. It's all powered by you, your willingness to show up, to make a difference, to give generously, and to be part of our family.
Tonight we hope to ignite your passion for this incredible organization that is there for each of us.
To celebrate all that we accomplish together as a family and as a community.
To inspire you to get involved or deepen your involvement in programming, in volunteering, and in giving.
Shalom Austin is only as strong as its people. Whether you are new to town or have been here for decades, we are counting on you.
We are counting on you to say yes. Yes to participating, yes to giving, and yes to being part of the Shalom Austin family.
One family, one community.
Now drink your tzedakatini and enjoy the show.
L'chaim.
Shalom Austin. I've said that before. It's Bob Saget. I hope you're all doing well. Shalom, Baruch Hashem. I'm going to do my, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do my Haftorah portion. Would that be wrong? I just wanted to say welcome to your virtual fundraising event for the Austin Jewish community. And I want to ignite, nothing with fire. It's not the celebratory time of lights. It's the home edition that we're doing right now, and it raises critical funds for Shalom Austin's annual campaign. And I'm not just reading that. I know it by heart. It's one family, one community, and that's the importance that I like to stress, is the importance of family and friends. And of course, you know, I did Full House a long time. I also did comedy that had nothing to do with Full House. But my daughters, who are older now, they're 85 and 70. No, they are 34, 31. They're coming to see me perform shortly in, I guess, Atlantic City at the Hard Rock. I'm not promoting a gig because this is happening after you're looking at this. And why would Austin fly to Atlantic City? Not necessary, because Austin's one of the best cities in the country. I know that because I'll be there in the fall. That's right, let me promote my shows. No, this is about you, and it's about Shalom Austin, and it's about igniting and your annual campaign and helping you raise as much money as you can tonight for your Austin Jewish community. And that is important. And I brought up Full House because it does have family values, and I know that's what you care about, and that's what I care about. And my daughters, as I was starting to say before I sidetracked myself, because I do enjoy a gift of gab, as most Jewish men do, one family, one community. And that is how my daughters were raised, and they're pretty wonderful. And they love my stand-up, which means I can be a family guy and make my kids laugh, even though I'm sometimes, I'm a shugana. What am I gonna do? I'm a kadiddelhofer. My dad would tell me that. It's better than balagula. That's Yiddish. That's nothing to do with anything. Anyway, family and friends, it's so important. Have a wonderful fundraiser. I hope you make a lot of money with your home edition tonight. And I'm sending you all my very best. Baruch Hashem, next year in Haifa. I like it there. It's pretty. Anyway, all the best. Austin, raise a lot of money. And thank you for supporting. Wishing you guys a lot of health for you and your families. Through this crazy time we're all living through. And thanks for doing this event. All the best.
Shalom Austin, I think, benefits everyone, even people who don't know they're benefiting from Shalom Austin. You see signs of Jewish life throughout this city, even where maybe the Jewish community is just beginning to grow. That's all thanks to the work that's happening every day at Shalom Austin.
Jews recognize the power of community, and Shalom Austin is a great representation of that. It's the anchor of Jewish life in Central Texas, a place for Jews to congregate and come together, but it's also a place where Jewish programs, Jewish ideals, and Jewish initiatives can emanate from as well.
Thanks to Shalom Austin's work as a convener, we're able to help coordinate and hopefully supercharge organizations, give them a boost. That's all the more critical when there's a crisis moment. And I think we saw that this year in particular, when COVID hit and when we realized what a devastating impact it was going to have across our city. We immediately came together, and I want to give our staff huge credit for that, because we were hurting, Shalom Austin, but the first question was, how can we help? How can we bring everyone together and see what's going to help us all?
In time of need, Shalom Austin steps up. A good example is during COVID and the Community Relief Fund. Beth Israel was one of the recipients of a portion of that fund. We had created safety protocols, and that $20,000 helped us implement those safety protocols. And what that ultimately resulted in is parents feeling comfortable that their children would be safe.
When there's, a security threat, you can call Shalom Austin and we will help you. We will find a solution for you. Our amazing security director, Andy Doer, is everyone's friend.
In this day and age, unfortunately, there's a lot of division, and the threat posed to the Jewish community is as high as it's ever been. The support we receive through the annual campaign enables us to not only hire and train staff, but provide community trainings, and enables us to help guide Jewish organizations throughout Austin.
A lot of those moments when you're in the most need, those aren't the moments when anyone wants to advertise, right, that they need help. And I think that's something that's really special about Shalom Austin. It's that there's the stuff everyone knows we do, the events, the gatherings, the education work. And then there's the stuff we do that in some ways is most critical and most quiet. Helping when there's a security concern, helping when you don't know how to get a vaccine, or helping when, God forbid, you're in a crisis situation in your family. And so there's this ripple effect from the work that we do that really touches so many people who have no idea that that's what's touching them, but that's the work and that's the impact.
Good evening. My name is Marvin Brittman, and I am fortunate indeed to be surrounded by my daughter Rochelle, my son-in-law Dan, and my two beautiful grandchildren, Kier and Noah. About 10 years ago, my late wife, Leslie, and I came to Austin to be near family. With the encouragement of Dana Baruch, we immediately plugged into Shalom Austin, starting with attending educational programming, working out at the gym, playing bridge with new friends, and volunteering our time. That was the beginning of our assimilation into the Austin Jewish community. Fast forward 10 years, and it's not surprising that one of the most important philanthropic gifts I make is to the Shalom Austin annual campaign. You just heard about the critical convening role that Shalom Austin plays in our community. It strengthens Jewish life for families like mine and institutions like Congregation Beth Israel. Another important role that Shalom Austin plays is serving as the center of Jewish philanthropy through our Jewish Foundation. My family and I are proud fund holders, and I'm honored to serve on the Jewish Foundation Committee. We are so grateful for the trust that our fund holders, made up of individuals, families, and community partners like CBI, have put in the foundation. Aggregate fund balances now exceed $11 million, and this is just the beginning of our effort to create a culture of legacy that both sustains and secures our Jewish community for now and for generations to come. Just like Abby said, Shalom Austin has a ripple effect. With your one gift to the annual campaign, you are saving lives, enhancing Jewish experiences, and shaping our community. And all of this is made possible by you. So please consider joining me in making a meaningful gift to the annual campaign tonight. Most of you that live in town should have received a personalized pledge card in your gift box. Please fill it out and mail it back, or use the link to your digital pledge card in your email. If you don't see it in your email, you might check your spam box, but in any event, you can also email your pledge to campaign@shalomaustin.org. Our family and our community are counting on you. Thank you.
Oh, shalom, everybody, at Shalom Austin's Ignite celebration. What a night for Ignite. And what a guy you got calling in here. Me, this guy. Yeah, the Hebrew Steve Harvey, the Biblical Bob Barker, the Kosher Conan, Shtick Cavett, the Semitic Sajak, the Tevye of Trivia, the host with the challah French toast. Do you remember this face? This little punim? It's Scott Rogowski, the original quiz daddy from HQ Trivia, which, boy, how long ago was that now? Echad, Shtayim, Shalosh years? I can't remember. It's been a while, but I'm back, baby. Back for you, just for the Shalom Austin event. I wanted to lend my support and say my yasha koach for this wonderful evening. One family, one community. It doesn't get better than that, right? We're all mishpucha here. We're all HQties. We're all humans. We're all Austinites, at least for tonight. I love Austin. I wish I were an Austinite. I just moved to LA, which means in about 6 months, I will be living in Austin. I think that's how it goes. So until I'm with you in person, I'm with you in spirit. Enjoy the olive and June, the backspace, the HEB, whichever kosher option you went with. HEB. It's not pronounced Heb, right? Although it would make sense for a night like this. But I miss the Austin food. Have some kosher queso for me, will ya? Shalom Austin. Stay safe, everybody. And most importantly, stay savage. Bye.
I used to do fundraising for Shalom Austin, and I was always on the helping side. And when life got hard, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in May of 2018. I didn't know where to turn. Suddenly, my whole life was just turned upside down. A friend mentioned, why don't you reach out to JFS? wanted to see what they can do. And I did, and I didn't know. It was really weird asking for help from an organization that I used to be on the helping side with. And they were so kind and asked me how they could help, what they could do. And they actually helped me to pay for my mortgage for a few months. It made such a difference. I was able to go through my 5 surgeries and cancer treatment with one less worry. I was able to breathe a little bit more deeply. Fast forward to COVID, and everyone's life got turned upside down. My husband at the time lost his job. I was a full-time grad student. And then in the winter, my HVAC system, my AC and heating just went kaput all of a sudden. And again, I was in this place of, what do I do? I had seen that Amy took over the position at JFS for Shalom Austin, and I had a prior relationship with her, and I just emailed her and said, is there anything that you can do to help? We're in this crisis right now. And she went into problem-solving mode and said, we got a donation from this family, and they happen to have a business that does heating and cooling, and would you be comfortable if I shared your information or got you in touch with them? Maybe we can work something out. And so I said, absolutely, and I'm crying and she's crying. And, long story long, I did get in touch with that family, and, it was a real community effort, and we made it through.
There's 3 main pillars of our work at Jewish Family Service. We offer therapeutic services to individuals throughout the lifespan. We offer case management, which means that we're able to be there for people in the emergencies, during the challenges that they face in their lives, when they least expect them often. And then our 3rd main pillar is volunteering and community engagement through that volunteering. And all of that is supported by Shalom Austin through the volunteers, but also through the financial support. We couldn't reach out to our community members in need and offer them financial assistance without the financial support of our donors. Like in Rakefet's case, she's someone who I've known throughout the community for many years, and to get a call from her and to know that she was in need at that moment, and to know that we were able to help and to be creative and to provide what she needed at that time was extremely fulfilling.
I would hope that people take away from my experience that money from the annual campaign goes to help families like mine here in Austin. It reaches a lot further than that as well, around the world. But a lot of it stays here and makes a big difference in our community. Y'all really do make a difference, y'all really do make a difference. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Val Newberg, and my involvement with Shalom Austin began when I moved to Austin after I married my husband Jeff 29 years ago. We joined a Jewish young leadership class. We proudly served on the Shalom Austin boards, committees, and all 3 of our children graduated from the early childhood program. Needless to say, Shalom Austin has been my heart and soul. And through Women's Philanthropy, I worked closely with Rakefet during her time at Shalom Austin, and I'm so grateful that she had the courage to share her story with us tonight. What happened to Rakefet could happen to any one of us, and that's what makes our Jewish community so very special. We take care of each other. In good times and bad, we are always there for each other. And whether it was during the pandemic, the winter storm, or if the elderly needed rides to their vaccine appointments, Shalom Austin was there. This community is our family. It breathes life into our days. It gives us purpose and a place to call home. And it's both an honor and a privilege to give back. It's our responsibility. Remember, It's a gift to give. And the more you give, whether it's through your time or your philanthropy, the more you will receive. Please join me in giving the best gift you could possibly give yourself, your family, and your community. Please consider making a meaningful gift tonight to Shalom Austin's annual campaign so that we can continue to show up when everybody needs us most. We are one family, one community. Because if not us, who? And if not now, when? Please use the personalized pledge card that you received in your gift box. You could use the link to the digital pledge card. And for those of you that are new to Austin, welcome. If it's your first event, get involved with us, volunteer. We can't do this without you. It will be the best gift you could possibly give yourself. Believe me, I know firsthand. All my friends I met through Shalom Austin. Thank you for being here tonight. But most of all, thank you for being part of my heart and our Jewish community.
Hi everyone, it's me, Fran Drescher. What an exciting night to ignite. And thanks for supporting Shalom Austin. What a great hub for Jewish life. God bless, Mazel Tov, Shalom, good health and long life to you all. Enjoy. Mwah.
First, we moved to Austin, and then our son Ethan came to Austin and met the girl of his dreams through Shalom Austin, a real Shalom Austin love story. And then our daughter and son-in-law and grandchildren came to Austin from Albany, New York. And finally, last but not least, my mother moved to Austin, and so we have 4 generations here in Austin, all part of the Jewish community.
With my mom and Ricky, Judaism is a big part of who they are. Their commitment to Israel is a huge part of who they are, and both of them had put an emphasis on philanthropy and being grateful for what we have and then giving back to others.
A very wise woman told me that nobody is going to look out for the Jews but the Jews. We have an obligation to more than just support, to raise up the Jewish institutions.
I'm the daughter of 2 Holocaust survivors. I have an obligation to the Jewish people because I'm here. It's kind of a miracle I'm here. And so no matter how old I get, it's always going to be my turn. It's not going to be like I've done that, it's somebody else's turn. I just feel like it's always going to be my turn.
My parents' involvement in Judaism has had a huge impact on how we've raised our family, and that was a big value in our home, was making sure that that was something we talked about and something we really thought about and reflected on as a family.
To support future generations of Jewish leaders, first of all, talk about Jewish life at home. Give your kids something that they can believe in. And
you extend your hand to them and say, come with me, and be with me, work with me, do with me. We'll do it together.
And the other thing I have to say is send them to Israel. It's really a life-changing thing. They're going to come home and bring back a spirit and an energy from having been there that they will bring to the Jewish community, and they'll never forget.
Shalom Austin has given something to everybody in our family, from myself to my kids, my parents, my grandmother. There's really something for everybody and ways we've all connected.
And maybe it's because so many people in Austin are from somewhere else, that they have a real appreciation for
welcoming the stranger. Which is a very Jewish thing.
I read that somewhere.
The community has given us so much love, so much friendship. It's just natural to want to give back to that. And that all centers around Shalom Austin. Giving to Shalom Austin is like a gift to us. and it's a gift that's going to keep on giving, because the more Shalom Austin grows and thrives, the more everything Jewish in Austin will grow and thrive. Lord knows we've got a growing Austin, so we need it. And we're just happy to be part of it.
Hi, I'm Seth Halpern, and I have the privilege of serving as your 2021 annual campaign chair. A huge thanks to Debbie and Ricky for being such inspiring leaders and role models. Lauren and I were newcomers once, just like Debbie and Ricky. And just like many of you, we were also embraced by this great community. Our lives have been enriched through our involvement with Shalom Austin, and we've developed lasting friendships. This is what motivates us to create the most robust and vibrant Jewish community for our children and for you.
Tonight, you heard stories that demonstrate Shalom Austin's resilience to overcome the challenges that 2020 brought to the world. Stories that show how Shalom Austin brings our community together and cares for us when we need it most. And stories of how Shalom Austin shapes our community and strengthens our shared Jewish experiences. We are stronger together because of you. We are truly one family and one community.
The annual campaign is Shalom Austin's most dynamic and reliable financial resource, especially this year, as we continue to recover and rebuild. It's up to each of us to dig just a little bit deeper and make a gift that may be more than you originally anticipated. That's why Lauren and I made the decision to double our gift to the 2021 annual campaign. This community continues to give our families so much, and we feel so good about this important investment. If you've not done so already, please join us in making a meaningful contribution tonight. We've raised $1.1 million already towards our 2021 goal of $2.55 million, and pledging early ensures we have the resources to fulfill our mission. Once again, please use the personalized pledge card you received in your gift box, or use the link to your digital pledge card you received via email. You can also email your pledge to campaign@shalomaustin.org. Thank you for giving generously.
Good evening, Shalom Austin. It's exciting to have so many community members tuned in to this special night. Your commitment to building vibrant Jewish life here in Central Texas inspires me every day. We have been through a lot together this past year, and we can't wait until we can all be together again soon. Our campus construction is well underway, and later this summer we look forward to the grand opening of the Rochelle and Stanley Furman Family Aquatic Center and Hurt Family Tennis Center and a fully renovated and expanded campus later next year. While the campus and its facilities are the bones of Shalom Austin, the annual campaign is its heart. Your generous support allows us to serve our community in countless ways. Our annual campaign touches so many lives here at home in Central Texas, in Israel, and all around the world. Everything we do is made possible by you. No organization, no group of people, no movement can survive, much less thrive, without amazing leaders. We are thrilled to be recognizing Debbie and Ricky Rudy as the 2021 recipients of the LBJ Humanitarian Award. Debbie and Ricky are incredible philanthropists that challenge us to think strategically, ask big questions, and meet the needs of our growing community in innovative ways. This year, they have joined Phil and Adam Loewy as Prime Minister's Council members, a nationally recognized level of giving for households contributing $100,000 or more to their community's annual campaign. Thank you, Debbie and Ricky, for being visionary leaders, for supporting the vital growth of Shalom Austin Jewish Family Service, and for being lead funders for our Momentum trip to Israel, an immersive experience for mothers with children under the age of 18. Debbie and Ricky, thank you for always nurturing our next generation of leaders, for building meaningful relationships with our professionals at Shalom Austin, and for being true partners in all that we do. And of course, for being dear friends of mine. Amanda and I deeply, deeply value our friendship with you and feel truly blessed to be a part of your lives.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky.
We are honored to have you as a Makatunim.
We're grateful for your friendship.
Thank you for your leadership.
We love you.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky. We are so grateful to have you as part of our Austin Mishpacha.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky.
Thank you for your endless commitment to the Jewish community in Austin and to the U.S.-Israel relationship.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky. I am so grateful for your leadership, your generosity, your dedication to Israel, and your sense of humor.
Debbie and Ricky Rudy, aka Dynamite Debbie and Ricky Flair, send you a very heartfelt mazel tov on receiving this award. I can't think of anybody else that's more deserving than the two of you, and I'm just so thankful that I've had the opportunity to get to know you and spend so much time with you guys in the past years. Love you.
Ricky and Debbie, just want to say mazel tov and thank you so much for all the wisdom and the leadership that you bring our community.
A very heartfelt mazel tov to you, Debbie and Ricky.
And we especially want to thank you for all you've done to get us involved in the very important partnership between America and Israel. Mazel tov!
Dear Debbie and Ricky, congratulations on your honor. We're so happy for you. You're so well deserved. Best regards and love from Rushdie. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky, on this much deserved honor.
Your passionate APAC work has been particularly inspiring to us.
I have learned so much from you. Your heart, open-mindedness, and courage to try new things make you innovative philanthropists and cherished friends.
Hi, Dad and Deb. Congratulations on this great honor. This is great.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Imogen, do you say congratulations?
Yep.
Yeah, that's congratulations.
Mazel tov. Yep, definitely.
Hi, Debbie and Ricky. This is Debbie's brother in Venice, Florida, sending a hearty mazel tov and congratulations on this momentous honor.
Mazel tov, Debbie and Ricky, for everything you do.
Mazel tov, Mom and Ricky.
You are such incredible role models for us and the entire Austin Jewish community, and we are so lucky to have you.
You inspire all of us to do better and to be greater.
We love you.
And thank you.
Hi, Mom and Ricky. We just wanted to say
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
We love you, Gigi and Papa. Mazel tov.
Wow, you guys are so loved and admired by many. As is our tradition with this award, we have a special message from the LBJ family that I'd like to read. Congratulations to Debbie and Ricky Rudy on receiving the LBJ Humanitarian Award. The Rudy's philosophy is when you are lucky enough to have the means to give back to the community, you must, and you don't need to make a big deal about it. Our parents and grandparents raised us to also believe, to whom much is given, much more is expected. Giving back is the foundation of the LBJ family. We are honored to know that the Rudys share this foundation and that our friends at Shalom Austin are honoring them for their important contributions to our community. Debbie and Ricky, we cannot think of more deserving recipients of this award. From the bottom of my heart and our entire community, thank you and mazel tov.
Thank you, Daniel. We're very honored to accept this award. We care deeply about Shalom Austin and our extended Jewish family. Just like any family, we all need to pitch in to ensure its vitality and growth.
But we're not going to stand up here and give a long-winded speech. Instead, we wrote some new lyrics to an Emmylou Harris tune written by the great Delbert McClinton, which we'd like to dedicate to the chairs of Ignite because of the amazing job they did putting tonight's event together and because doing a song was entirely their idea. We hope you enjoy it.
We came down here to Austin in the year of '09. The folks we met made it certain it would all go fine. Now we're singing this tune to you about how good it is in Austin to be a Jew. 'Cause it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us. Shalom Austin has a big important story to tell, and it's up to all of us to make it all turn out real well, to lift up our community and make it everything it ought to be. 'Cause it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us. This ain't no time for lengthy speechifying. We got a lot we need to do. Let's get on with the testifying. Everybody needs to pull real hard. We'll take your Visa, your Amex, your MasterCard. 'Cause it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us. This ain't no time for lengthy speechifying. We got a lot we need to do. Let's get on with the testifying. Everybody needs to pull real hard. We'll take your check, your Visa, or MasterCard. 'Cause it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us. We said it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us. Now it ain't like it takes real bucks, and now everything depends on us.
Thank you, Shalom Austin. Good night.
Debbie and Ricky, you are amazing and inspire all of us.
To all of you for joining us tonight, thank you. We love our Shalom Austin Mishpacha.
We are so appreciative of your involvement and generous giving. Hope you have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all, folks. Debbie and Ricky have left the building. You can all go home now. Oh, wait, you're already home. Thanks for tuning in to Ignite Home Edition. Don't forget to fill out your pledge card. Good night.